Hi, my name is Sunday Velupek, and I did my internship this semester at the Greater Idaho Falls Chamber of Commerce. So, a little bit about myself: I'm from California. My major is interdisciplinary studies, and then my concentration is catering and event planning. And then my two clusters are communication management and public relations. And my career goal is to be an event coordinator for some business organization, like a corporate kind of feel business, like the more professional side. I don't want to do weddings unless something happens in the future where I change my mind otherwise. So at the Chamber of Commerce, well, basically it was the only internship that I applied for and got accepted for. Um, like it was the first and only internship I applied for. So I thought it's a good one. It's a good place to get experience and to put on your resume, honestly. And so I felt happy with that choice. And so my process of attending the internship, so I didn't know if I was going to stay here in the spring or not. I was kind of like going back and forth, or I was more trying to decide whether I was going to go to Utah for my internship, um, and have like that little different experience and live somewhere down there. But it didn't work out how I wanted to, and I had this prompting or like this feeling that I had to stay here. And so I looked for an internship here. This lady in my stake who helps the Relief Society helped me out. She asked her friend who's an event planner if I could do an internship for her, if she did interns or whatever. And um, the lady didn't, but gave her some ideas, and this was one of the ideas. And so I called the Greater Idaho Falls Chamber of Commerce, talked to the events and programs coordinator. Her name's Lois. She's great. And she had me email her my resume, and then I went in for an interview. Then, shortly after, I got this email that they accepted me, that they would like to offer me the internship. And so I was like, yeah, what up? I'll take it. And here we are, ending. I'm over. It's done. And so, how have my classes helped? Well, um, I just remember just throughout the internship, there were things that would happen where I'd be like, oh, like, it's real. This is real life. Like, this is actually happening, what I heard about, learned about in school, which is kind of cool. Because when you're just sitting in class hearing about it or you're just reading about it for an assignment, it's not as real. So it's just, it's part of the class, get the class done. But when you're actually, like, in it and you recognize it just from learning about it, it's pretty neat. It's, like, almost surprising, but it's not, like, you know, like you're shocked, but it's just like, oh wow, like this is actually real stuff. So the one example, I think I go back to my public relations class I had with Brother Sampson in the winter, and so there was this issue. So the Chamber of Commerce is in charge of the 4th of July parade in Idaho Falls. Um, and usually it's a tradition to have the classic cars in it, but you have to pay to be in the parade, and there's a deadline to enter into it. And so the people who are in charge of having the classic cars, they've never paid. They would just go in the parade for free. And I guess they just assumed that they'd be in it, and they found out they weren't because they didn't do what they were supposed to get into the parade. And so they published kind of like a little bit of passive aggressive newspaper article. Like they made it sound like they're polite, but they're also like there was underlying like attacking in a way, but like nicely, but it's not actually ever 100% nice. And so the CEO did this response in the newspaper, and as he read it out loud to us in the staff meeting, I'm like, wow, like that's perfect. This is such a good response. Like he did it well, he crafted it well, and I don't know. So I just thought of my like that's public relations, yeah. It's like seeing it in real life kind of thing. That's how it is. And so, how will this help with my future? Well, just the experience help. It just gives me more experience. And another thing, it this internship when I would especially help with events. When I was out there, just like or help like in the planning process or in a staff meeting or actually like out help setting up or whatever. I was in my element, And so I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my future. And so that's always kind of encouraging and nice, and that I'm not going to change my career path completely because I hated what I was doing for my internship. But good, an internship is also good to figure out if that's what you really want to do or not. But I'm glad that's what I want to do because I don't want to change everything up now. And so my advice for future interns, whether it's here at the Chamber of Commerce or wherever else, have fun, like smile, be positive. There's gonna be times you're gonna be like, what am I doing? That's happened with me. There'd be moments where I would just be doing this kind of tedious, monotonous thing where I was just sitting behind the computer making calls kind of thing, and it wasn't my favorite thing to do. I don't like talking on the phone that much, so that was kind of hard. But it also, helped me grow with phone skills. But uh, I even one day I went to the bathroom and I cried. It's You might have that experience, but just get through it, be positive, show them that you're there to help with whatever they need. You might get busy work sometimes, but you're the intern, so I guess that's what happens. But be, I guess, willing to learn, and yeah, just keep that positivity and know that it's gonna be okay when times get hard. And know that it's for the success of the company no matter what you do. Even if you just end up stapling things, like they needed it stapled, and it helps them with one less task. And so think of it a way as you can serve your coworkers and just be yourself. Um, don't be super crazy, but it's okay to show who you are. You don't have to be super uptight and professional, not talk to anyone all the time. You can still have fun and joke around while still being professional. And so this is my little presentation for you, and yeah,